This is me in school.
Next year, David hopes to study mining engineering at Adelaide Uni, and in 10 years' time, he hopes to be a billionaire.
Despite being laughed at, I decided to go on the quest to become a billionaire. And over the past 10 years, I've launched businesses in software, I've mentored, I even launched a YouTube to almost 500,000 subscribers. However, all of those business models pale in compare to one business model where I've made all of my money. In this one particular business model, I've done over $800 million in sales. And now I plan to give away the complete framework completely free, simply because I think it's going to be funny to see how many millionaires we can make. So what is this business model? You might have already heard of boring old dropshipping, but this is inherently flawed. Dropshipping is where you go to a supplier, you go onto a website, like a Chinese website, and you stock their product on your website. Once you get an order on your website, you just contact that supplier, place an order with them, and ship the product to the customer. It's great for beginners because you don't need to touch any of the stock and you don't really need to outlay any capital. But the truth is, the model is inherently flawed. First of all, because you are selling such low quality items that you've barely touched, a large portion of dropshippers will get their payment processing banned very, very quickly through things like Shopify, meaning that all of your revenue can get locked as soon as you start. The second issue is because you're selling really, really bad quality products, the users on the platforms that you're advertising on, like Facebook and Google, absolutely hate you. And therefore they will often ban your advertising account as well, meaning you can't generate any more revenue. It's the fact that the product and the business that you launch, although you can get very, very early stage success, eventually the product just dies. It fatigues. This is because how easy it was for you to launch the store, it's very easy for other people to launch it as well, meaning the supply and the demand meets an equilibrium very quickly. So even if you can jump through all of these hurdles to finally get a successful store, it's going to be short-lived and eventually it's going to go to zero. So what's the answer? The answer is exactly how I've created my wealth, which is to create a brand. By building a brand, we're creating a set of values that our customers share with us. We are also providing an amazing customer experience, ensuring that the customers keep coming back and back. And this allows us to launch future products as well, which stops that equilibrium happening. Now I know what you're thinking, this sounds really expensive. People invest millions to create a brand, but I've created the millionaire.com framework to get all of the benefits of dropshipping while ensuring that customers have a great experience and you can compound the business. We do this through incredible product selection, great branding and positioning, and sustainable marketing practices. Now, before I tell you what's in the framework, I need to be real with you. Whenever we learn something new, it's a very, very frustrating and lonely journey. We constantly question whether we're intelligent enough or if we're doing the right thing. But you only live once. And if you're on a 9 to 5 right now and you know that you want something more in life, you need to commit to a regular schedule of actually learning and implementing those learnings. But here's the good news. I'm going to be building a store alongside of you every single week. This way you can come onto millionaires.com or this YouTube and watch the video and just copy me step by step. For those that have watched videos similar to this, you're probably waiting for an ask. You're probably waiting for me to sell you something, and I'm not going to. This is completely free. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel or head to millionaires.com. One thing you will notice though is there is a bunch of software that I use to maximize revenue from my store. Granted, some of these people are affiliates, but they are the tools that I recommend and I would be using anyway for the course. I've also set up a Discord, which is completely optional. You don't need to join that. But I've had this Discord free for the past 2 years and there's been too many spammers and scammers, too much moderation. So I've set that up at $1, similar to how Elon Musk did with Twitter. For those skeptics out there that think this is about money for me, I could launch this for $10,000 a ticket, this course, and I could probably make $20 million for it. This is not about money. I want to create an impact and get as many people rich as possible. For those that are starting out with super low budgets and barely have anything, I've done my best to suggest as many free tools as possible so you can keep your budget as low as possible. So how does this course compared to other people's course, aside from it being free. The first thing I'll say is I've done over $800 million in sales, and I've been focused on this for 7 or so years. A lot of the other courses that you'll see out there, people have only done about $5 million maximum in sales before they start selling info products. They've designed their course to maximize revenue for them rather than success of their students. I don't need that money. The second thing I'll say is that this course is going to be far, far longer than most of them. Now, this might feel really, really confronting for you, but the truth is there's a lot of just small steps that a lot of other courses miss, as well as big things about how to position the brand for the future. So what are we going to cover? First, we're going to cover how to find really great products. This is a framework that I've been working on for the past 4 or so years, and I've done multiple speeches on it. Once we have the product, we've got to create the brand. We've got to understand how to position it, what angles are going to work for marketing, and how to make the brand look beautiful across all platforms. Then I'm going to show you how to do budget photography and actually brief in proper photo shoots so that you can elevate your dropshipping brand past all of your competitors. As well as photos, I'm going to show you how to create user-generated content, which is a video format that works very, very well on advertising platforms. Once we have all of that content, then we're going to go and set up our marketing channels and our Shopify store. I'm going to show you step by step